Hi, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a video about some of the products that were sent to me to try out. I've never really done a follow-up on any of the items. You have seen me use them in some of my videos, but I've never done a follow-up and told you if I really enjoy them or if I never use them, or a lot of them I give away, but the ones that I have kept, I want to share 5 of them with you that I use all the time, and I love them, and years later, still recommend them. The first item on the list is the Ogo Toilet. I had a client that wanted an Ogo toilet, so I reached out to Ogo and I set up kind of like an affiliate link so that I could get them. Well, because I did that, they sent me an Ogo toilet to try out, and I love it. There has been a few issues with it. I reached out to Ogo Toilet, and since reaching out to them, they have redesigned the toilet top and totally redesigned it. They had some people that had issues with leaking, and so the redesign has completely stopped that. I did a I did some contact for someone that their toilet was leaking, and they did the install but talked to me about it, and I reached out to Ogo, so they sent me one as well. So the customer service with Ogo toilets was fantastic. I also have heard of several people having issues with the fan, so I reached out to them about that as well during that same email. And what they told me was they've got the quietest fan that they could possibly find to go in these toilets. But because they're so small, and that's the best fan for this type of toilet, they do have some failures. A lot of times, the ones that I have heard is the fan will rev up and it won't stop. Now, I did disconnect mine from the battery, and that helped. But after a little bit, it quit helping. Ogo sent me another fan, and super easy to change out the toilet top and the fan itself. So my Ogo toilet that was gifted to me from Ogo is hands down so much better than the Nature's Head that I was using. I love having the separate compartments from the urine compartment from the stool compartment. It is, and you don't have to take the toilet out. It's a game changer, especially now that I am full-time in my van. I go home about 3 to 4 times a month. So this Ogo toilet is a win. And for anybody out there researching composting toilets, this one, I use the Coco Core, and I have 0 problems with it. In my van, if I start to smell an odor from the bathroom area, typically it's my toilet paper. It's time to take the toilet paper out. So really, really love the Ogo toilet. If you're looking for a composting toilet, you can reach out to me and I can help you get set up with one. The second thing that I really like here behind me is GooLoo sent me their battery jump starter, and it is very small. I'm going to show it to you. It's very small, and this one actually is bigger than the newer model. But this thing, since I've had it, I think I've charged it twice. I have jump started probably a dozen vans with this. It's got an extra USB compartments, which I haven't had to use, but if you're on the road in an emergency, these battery jumpers, and I've seen several different brands, they're awesome. But if you can get the GooLoo one, and the cost is a lot cheaper, and I'm telling you, this thing's probably 4 inches. The new one is probably 2 inches and probably half the weight. Jane, the current build that I'm doing right now, she's got this, and it's phenomenal, and I had to use hers to jump her van. So if you're looking for a battery jumper, this GooLoo one, I've had this probably for 2 years, and again, have used it at least a dozen times, and I love it. I love these battery jumpers, and I hardly ever have to charge it. The next item I've got right behind me as well is Stokes Voteric sent me this cook pot to try out and to share with you guys. At the time when I got this, they had them on Amazon with my discount and the Amazon discount. These were like 30, 40, 37, 30 something dollars. This is a cook pot that you can cook like soups in it. I don't like the mess that it makes. It's stainless steel. I boil water in it. It does not discolor the container. It doesn't leave rings. It's easy to clean. It is AC. I plug this in. It doesn't take 4 minutes, and I've got boiling hot water. I love this. The koozie, I've been using this. I don't know if I've had this almost a year, if not a year, and I use it to boil my water. Now, in the winter, when I've got my heater going on in here, I do pull out my jet boil. But for the summer, for when I don't have my heater running, this thing, I literally keep it on my countertop. I love this. I've never had an issue with it. I've never had an issue where it shut down and the water wasn't hot, and I love it. It's got the silicone pour spout on it, the little tab that you can pull it off so you don't burn your hand. So this thing is incredible, and I love it. The next item is this. This is an Allpowers. I'm going to pull it down here. This is an Allpowers power bank. It's the 300 watt, 600 watt inverter. It is a fantastic power bank. I used that when I was doing the rough in for Bev's van, for Les and Bernadette's van, for Gracie's van, and I pulled it out of Jane's van to bring it in here to do this video. This power bank is incredible. I use this, I hook it up to the fuse block and power these vans while I'm building them out. Once it's time for the Blue Eddy or the EcoFlow to go in, that's when I pull this out and put their big battery in. Not only that, but this is an incredible backup system. It'll run a lot and last a long time. It's Bluetooth, and it doesn't have the high ticket that Blue Eddy and Jackery and EcoFlow. It doesn't have that high ticket price. Allpowers, I've tried out several of them, and it's a good company. I am impressed with Allpowers. So that power bank is definitely on my list of favorite items that have been sent to me. The last one I don't have. I was gifted a RV mattress to try out. I didn't need an RV mattress, so I gave it to my sister. Bobby has an ambulance. She needed an mattress. When RV Mattress reached out to me, Brooklyn Mattress by RV Mattress, they reached out to me, and I asked them if I could have my sister receive it as a gift from them. And so my sister has been using that for a while now. It's maybe 2 years old, and every time I talk to her about her ambulance, she is still loving that RV mattress from rvmattress.com. And so they have specialty sizes. They have different thicknesses. I know of several people. I've done several builds where they got their mattresses from RV Mattress, and incredible mattress, and not a bad price. So anyway, I thought I would just share some of these items with you guys because I get them, I do a review on them, and I know that there's people out there that wonder, how are they doing? How are they performing years later? And these items definitely topped my list for things that were sent to me to try out that I use all the time. So I hope this was helpful. If somebody has an item that I tried out, but it didn't make the list today, leave a comment below and I'll let you know how that item's performing. If I gave it away, how is it performing for that person? Or is it in a box up in the loft here at the shop? So anyway, hope this was helpful. Thanks for following along. We'll see you guys on the next video.